Good morning students, this is Vinay sir, your mathematics teacher. Once again I welcome you all to the online class organized by Alchemy School. In the previous class we all have discussed how we can divide two integers when we have two positive integers, when we have two negative integers, when we have one positive integer and one negative integer. We discussed about the properties that integers are not closed under division, integers are not commutative under division, integers are not associative under division. We had discussed when we divide any integer by 1, we get the same integer. We cannot divide any integer by 0 because when we divide any integer, when we divide any number by 0, we get an undefined answer. It means that dividing any number by 0, it is not a correct format. Okay, so students, revise for these questions. Today we all are going to start the exercise 1.4. In exercise 1.4 already I told you to solve the question number 1 and question number 4 by yourself. Students, these are the very simple questions. You can refer the examples we have discussed in previous class to find the solution of these questions. So without getting late, let's start the next exercise, exercise 1.4. Okay, so now students, today we all are going to continue the exercise 1.3 and the next question that we are going to take is question number 2. Question number 1 and question number 3 I told you to solve by yourself. Let's see what is question number 2. So verify that a divided by b plus c is not equal to a divided by b plus a divided by c for each of the following values a, b and c. So we have to verify that a divided by b plus c is not equal to a divided by b plus a divided by c, where the different values are given for a, b and c. So let's see the question number A. Okay, so students, we know that when we are going to verify these, so we have to find the value of each side. We know that it has left hand side and it has right hand side. Okay, so this is the left hand side, this is the right hand side. We have to find the value of left hand side and we have to find the value of right hand side, then only we can say they are equal or not. So let's write the question first. A divided by b plus c is not equal to a divided by b plus a divided by c. In the first question the values are given. A is equal to 12, b is equal to -4 and c is equal to 2. So let's write the left hand side first. Find the value of left hand side. So what is the left hand side? Left hand side is a divided by b plus c. Put the values of a, b and c in the question. So when we put the value, a is equal to 12 divided by b is equal to -4 and c is equal to 2. Okay, so when we solve the bracket first, we will find here 12 divided by, and this is minus, this is plus. Okay, so minus plus always subtracted and we'll get here result 2, and because the negative number is greater, so minus sign will be applied here. Okay, now when we divide this 12 by -2, we'll get here 12 divided by -2 and we get the result here -6. Okay, so this is the value of left hand side. Let's find the value of right hand side. Okay, what is the right hand side? A divided by b plus a divided by c. Okay, put the values. A is equal to 12. 12 is divided by -4 plus 12 is divided by 2. Okay, so when we find the value of this question, when 12 is divided by -4, we'll get the result here -3. plus, and when we divide this 12 by 2, we get the result here 6. Okay, so now we have minus 3 plus 6 here. Okay, so when we divide so we have minus 3 plus 6 here. So minus 3 plus 6, one is negative, one is positive, so the answer will be 3. Okay, so for left hand side we got the answer minus 6, and for right hand side we got the answer 3. So we can say minus 2 is not equal to 3. So we can write here left hand side is not equal to right hand side. So we can write here A divided by B plus C is not equal to A divided by B plus A divided by C. Verified. Now the next question that we are going to take from exercise 1.3 is question number 4. Question number 4, write 5 pair of integer AB such that when A is divided by B, we get the result minus 3. One such pair is here 6 and minus 2. Why? Because when 6 is divided by minus 2, we get the result minus 3. We have to find such more pairs of integers. So students, we know that when we want the negative answer, one integer should be positive and the other integer should be negative. Okay, we have to determine a pair of integers. When we divide the first integer by the second integer, the result should be 3. Suppose that we have a pair of integers. When we divide 15 by 5, we get the result 3. Okay, when 15 is divided by 5, we get the result 3. And I told you, when one integer is positive, when the other integer is negative, the result come negative. Okay, so we have to make one integer negative. So either we can make this integer negative or we can make this integer as negative integer. So let's make minus 15. So when minus 15 is divided by 5, we get the result minus 3. Okay, so this is one pair of integer. Second pair, we can take minus 18. When minus 18 is divided by 6, then also we get the result minus 3. One more pair of integer we can take. When 24 is divided by minus 8, then also we get the result minus 3. Okay, next is 4. 27 is divided by minus 9, then also we get the result minus 3. And 5 number, when we divide minus 30 by 10, then also we get the result minus 3. You can find more pair of integers where first integer divided by the second integer, we get the result minus 3. Okay, students. So now the next question that we are going to take from exercise 1.3 is question number 5. The temperature at 12 noon was 10 degree Celsius above the zero. It means that 10 degrees Celsius is representing a positive temperature. Okay, if it decreases at the rate of 2 degrees Celsius per hour until midnight, at what time the temperature be 8 degrees Celsius below the zero? This temperature is representing negative temperature because it is below the zero. What would be the temperature at midnight? Okay, so what was the temperature at 12 noon? So we can say here temperature at 12 PM. PM is represented for 12 noon. So what was the temperature? It was 10 degrees Celsius above the zero. It means it was 10 degrees Celsius and it is showing above the 0. Okay, and it is meant and it is given in the question the temperature is decreasing 2 degrees Celsius per hour. So what will be temperature after 1 hour? So at 1 p.m. the temperature will be 10 degrees Celsius minus 2 degrees Celsius. So this temperature will be 8 degrees Celsius at 1 p.m. What will be the temperature at 2 p.m.? The temperature will be 8 degrees Celsius minus 2. So we get here 6 degrees Celsius. Okay, at 3 p.m. the temperature will be 6 degrees Celsius minus 2 degrees Celsius is equal to 4 degrees Celsius. At 4 p.m. it will be 4 degrees Celsius minus 2 degrees Celsius. It will be 2 degrees Celsius. At 5 p.m. it will be 2 degrees Celsius minus 2 degrees Celsius is equal to 0 degrees Celsius. 6 p.m. it will be 0 degrees Celsius minus 2 degrees Celsius is equal to minus 2 degrees Celsius. At 7 p.m. it will be minus 2 degrees Celsius minus 2 degrees Celsius is equal to minus 4 degrees Celsius. At 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. the temperature will be minus 4 degrees Celsius, decrease 2 degrees Celsius, and it will be minus 6 degrees Celsius. At 9 p.m. the temperature will be minus 6 degrees Celsius and it decreases 2 degrees Celsius and it becomes minus 8 degrees Celsius. At 10 o'clock, 10 p.m. the temperature will be minus 8 degrees Celsius, it decreases 2 degrees Celsius and the temperature will be minus 10 degrees Celsius. At 11 p.m. the temperature will be minus 10 degrees Celsius, decreases 2 degrees Celsius and becomes the temperature minus 12 degree Celsius. At 12 p.m. 12 a.m. and it is the midnight. Okay, 12 a.m. is considered as the midnight. So 12 a.m. will be the temperature at 12 a.m. the temperature will be minus 12 degrees Celsius, it decreases 2 degrees Celsius and the temperature will be minus 14 degree Celsius. Okay, so 2 more questions are given here. The first question is, see what is the first question? At what time the temperature will be 8 degrees Celsius below 0? Means we have to find the time when the temperature was minus 8 degrees Celsius, because it is showing the temperature below the 0. It means that it is representing the negative temperature. So at what time the temperature was minus 8 degrees Celsius? So let's find it out. So we can see at 9 o'clock, at 9 p.m. the temperature was minus 8 degrees Celsius. So we can write our answer here. At 9 p.m. the temperature will be 8 degrees Celsius below the 0. Okay, so this was the first question. What was the next question here? What would be the temperature at midnight? We have to write the temperature at midnight. Okay, so the temperature at midnight would be minus 14 degree Celsius. Okay, that's it. Okay students, so we all have seen here how we can solve the question number 2, question number 4 and question number 5. Question number 6 and question number 7 we will solve in the next class. Till then, practice for these questions. When we will meet again in the next class, then we'll try to solve the question number 6 and question number 7. So students, today we all have discussed about the question number 2, question number 4, question number 5 and question number 6 of exercise 1.4. So practice for these questions. When we meet again, then we'll take the remaining questions of the same exercise. Till then, keep practicing, stay safe, stay at home. Thank you so much.